Welcome back to Transfer Talk on Football Daily, the only place to hear about all the best rumours and gossip in the news right now. The transfer window opens in just 44 days, meaning clubs' preparations are already well underway for the winter window. As always, if you think we have missed anything or have some surprising gossip of your own, tell us in the comments below. Let's get into it. We kick off in North London, where Arsenal are being linked once more to one of the most talented emerging midfielders in Europe, Dominik Szoboszlai. The Hungarian, who only turned 20 last month, has been ripping it up for his club RB Salzburg this term, with 6 goal contributions in 7 Austrian Bundesliga games to date. Not only that, but he's performed admirably in the Champions League, with 2 goals in 3 appearances, including a strike in the Wanda Metropolitano, and shone for his nation Hungary with his incredible 92nd minute winner against Iceland, sealing their qualification for next summer's Euros. Having watched the prodigy for years, his agent Matthias Esterhazy has confirmed that Arsenal are very interested in signing him, seeing him as the long-term solution to their creativity problems. At the time of writing, Arsenal have only scored 9 league goals in 8 games, the 15th best record in the division, whilst their average of 9.1 shots per game is only 1.1 more than Newcastle, who ranked 20th in that metric. Having missed out on Houssem Aouar this summer, Szoboszlai, with his average of 5.3 shot creating actions per 90 in a Champions League group containing Bayern and Atleti, would be a brilliant addition. But Arsenal better be careful. According to the Daily Mail, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid and AC Milan are also interested in his signature, so they better strike fast. Arsenal fans, do you think Szoboszlai is the player you need, and what price would you be willing to pay? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Unlike Dominik Szoboszlai, Isco isn't having the best of times recently. Now in his 8th year with Real Madrid, having joined from Mallorca, the 28-year-old's career has completely stalled. Only once starting over 25 league games in a single season at the Bernabeu, he has played just 36% of the available La Liga minutes this term. Once one of the best emerging talents in Spanish football, a former La Liga Breakthrough Award winner and Golden Boy in 2012, Isco has only been capped twice by Spain since the start of 2019. But according to Le 10 Sport, his former manager Carlo Ancelotti, who made Isco his first Real Madrid signing in June 2013, and went on to contribute 27 league goals for him across the Italians' 2 years in Madrid, according to the Daily Mail, the deal would see Isco arrive on loan in January, before a fee in the region of £20 million arrived next summer. This would seem to make good sense for all parties. Real would recoup the £20 million they paid Mallorca in 2013, money more than repaid through his 313 appearances for the club and efforts in their 2 La Liga and 4 Champions League triumphs in that time, and be able to put that money into their kitty for next summer. Everton meanwhile will be able to sign their second Real Madrid player in 6 months, one capable of contributing 14 league goals just 3 seasons ago, and add some much needed depth to their roster. Toffees fans, how excited are you by the prospect of Isco joining, and do you think he'll be a difference maker in your quest for European football? Let me know down below. We head to Manchester for our next story, where, according to 90 Min, Dean Henderson has been told by Gareth Southgate that he must be playing regular football in order to displace Jordan Pickford as England's number 1. Henderson, who spent the 2019-20 campaign excelling on loan at Sheffield United, was reportedly keen on another temporary spell away from Old Trafford this season, before being persuaded to stay and sign a lucrative new 5-year contract. So far, Henderson has been limited to just 3 appearances though, one of which was the club's shock defeat away to Istanbul Başakşehir. And with David De Gea showing renewed form at the start of this season, it seems unlikely he'll be able to permanently displace him anytime soon. According to reports, Celtic are interested in signing Henderson on loan in January, 9 points behind leaders Rangers, albeit with 2 games in hand, and having conceded 8 more goals than their bitter rivals, the boys could definitely look to upgrade their current number 1 Vasilios Barkas. Despite reportedly wanting Henderson to gain further experience, United may be forced into a tricky situation, with Sergio Romero also desperate to leave the club after being denied a move this summer. United don't want to go from having 3 quality keepers on their books to just 1, so they will have to control this situation sensibly. Do you see Henderson moving in January, and if the move to Celtic doesn't work, where would he fit best? You know what to do. From Manchester to Wolverhampton now, where Adama Traore could be heading for the exit door. The 24-year-old Spaniard was one of Wolves' key players last term, with only Raul Jimenez contributing more than Traore's 13 league goals, as he helped his side to a second consecutive 7th place finish. But this year it's been a different story, with the La Masia product starting just 3 of Wolves' 8 league games to date, with many speculating this is due to his reluctance thus far to extend his current contract, which runs until 2023. According to Calcio Mercato, Juventus are one of many clubs eyeing up a potential move for Traore, who signed for Wolves back in August 2018 for £18 million. And according to that article, Nuno Espirito Santo's side could be about to turn a massive profit, with Bayern Munich supposedly willing to fork out a massive €80 million to land the flying winger. But Calcio Mercato claims that Wolves have other plans for Traoré, and want to use him as a makeweight in an astonishing swap deal for Paulo Dybala. The 27-year-old Argentine is having a difficult time in Turin, with injuries, COVID, and his manager's preference for other players limiting him to just 160 Serie A minutes to date. 17th in the Bianconeri squad. But people shouldn't forget just how good the former Palermo forward can be, with 17 goals and 14 assists in all competitions last season. If this move happened, it would surely be the most unlikely transfer of all time. But could Dybala really end up at Wolves? Let me know what you think in the comments below. But that isn't the only shock move we will bring you today. Oh no, because Barcelona have been linked with a move for, wait for it, Mustafi. Yes, according to RMC Sport, the Blaugrana are looking to offload Samuel Umtiti this January, and need to bring in some cover for their long-term partnership of Piqué and Longley. RMC claim that Antonio Rudiger is their preference, with the German yet to play a single minute in the league this season. But if they can't land the 27-year-old German who has made 2 appearances in the Champions League this campaign, Ronald Koeman will turn his attention to the much maligned Mustafi, who has made just 4 appearances this term for Arteta's side. With 2 years of experience of playing in Spain with Valencia and not looking like permanently breaking into their starting 11 anytime soon, we are sure Mustafi would jump at the chance to warm the bench at the Camp Nou. But why would Barcelona want him? 28 years old with very little developing left to do, Mustafi's error-prone nature and lack of ability to bring the ball out from the back has already cost him his starting spot at 11th place Arsenal. Why on earth does Koeman think he's good enough for the 26-time Spanish champions? We are firmly putting this rumour in the bin. 3 months ago this move wouldn't have seemed possible, but after Diogo Jota's magnificent start to life in Liverpool, which has seen him score 7 times in just 11 appearances, it seems like Jurgen Klopp is considering permanently moving on from his fabled front 3 next summer. The potential new signing isn't one you won't have heard of, it's Kylian Mbappe. But what makes this interesting is that it comes from the Times, one of the most reputable sources in the UK. The article claims that Liverpool are open to the idea of selling one of Sadio Mane, Mo Salah and Roberto Firmino next summer, in order to raise funds for the French superstar who PSG value at £161 million. They will without doubt face competition from Real Madrid though, who have earmarked the 21-year-old who has scored 97 goals and registered 58 assists in 132 games for the French Giants as the perfect Galactico signing. But what I want to know from you is, if you were Jurgen Klopp, which of the front 3 would you look to offload this summer? Bearing in mind they need to prepare a monster bid for Mbappe. Let me know down below. And finally we bring you our headline story, and my word, it's a big one. Last week we brought you the news that Man United were working on a sensational deal to bring Cristiano Ronaldo back to Old Trafford. That always seemed incredibly unlikely, but the probability may have increased slightly over the last week with the news that Paul Pogba isn't very happy at Old Trafford. The 27-year-old World Cup winner has struggled with form and fitness this term, and has only started half of United's League and Champions League matches to date. Over the international break, he told RTL that he was going through the most difficult period of his career. Although Pogba was talking about his lack of fitness and rhythm, rather than any desire to leave the club, he has long spoken of his dream to one day play for Real Madrid. Of course, the Man United Academy graduate also experienced a glittering 4-year spell at Juventus, which saw him win 6 trophies and be named in the Serie A Team of the Year on 3 occasions. Don Ballon claimed that with Juventus reportedly keen to offload Cristiano Ronaldo and his massive £28 million per year wages, they could be interested in a sensational swap deal for Paul Pogba. While many people question Pogba's long-term future at Old Trafford given the lack of consistent return on his £290,000 per week wages, surely even United wouldn't trade their most sellable asset for a 35-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo in a position of relative strength for the side. So guys, that's all we've got time for on Transfer Talk for another week. Let me know what you guys thought of the stories and whether you think any of these moves or any others will come true this January. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye!